Have you enjoyed your time off?
Yeah, I did. I didn't get up to a lot, to be honest. Just hung around the house and play with the kids. So it's good to freshen up.
Nice to spend some time with the family.
Yeah, I do. I spend a lot of time with the family over here. We fortunately we finish training around about 1 o'clock, home by 2 usually. So I do get a lot of time at home with the family, which is something I don't get so much back home. So it's definitely great.
And how's the training been going? I mean, obviously you've got Wakefield coming up. How's the prep going along with the time off that you've had?
Yeah, it's good. We didn't do a lot of preparation for the game. Last week we had a different training regime last week. So, but today we trained very well and everyone was sharp coming back for the first session. So we're excited and we're looking to build on where we were at Bradford previous to going to this game.
And obviously with Bradford 64-6, you've got the best attacking record in the league. Wakefield got the worst defensive record in the league. Can you see it being another high-scoring game?
I don't think we're looking at it to be that way. I think we look to improve on where we were last week, and our defence was pretty good, but there are still some parts of it that we want to, try and minimise errors in defence as best we can. And if we do that, then it should be a good day.
And what are Wakefield's strengths? Where do you see them being able to threaten at the weekend?
I think they're going to come with a spirited performance, and they're going to be pretty intense. I think they've copped a bit of a serving from their coach and from the media during the week about their performance last week. So they're going to come here ready for a big game, and we're expecting that. So we need to make sure that we're equipped to handle that and come out on top.
And moving on to you personally, you're scoring for fun at the moment. You seem you're having a very prolific season. What's going right for you?
I'm playing in a great side. When you play with good players and teams that can attack from anywhere in the field, if you put yourself in the right position, you tend to get some tries. So fortunately that I've scored only got 2 all year last year, so it's been a little bit better than that. So I'd like them to score a little bit less out on the sideline, so it's helping with the goal kicking as well. But you can't get everything right.
I mean, the stats say that you're playing better now than when you won the Man of Steel. So can you see yourself maybe being in the running for it this year?
Not so much. I think that's one of those things which is secondary to anything that you perform during the season. And if you're ever touted as getting something like that, it's because you're playing in a great side and players around you are doing a superb job in helping you to perform at your best. And I think that's where we're at as a club at the moment. I think everyone is helping everyone else perform well. And if someone makes a mistake, then the person's there to cover for that mistake. So it doesn't seem as bad. So the club's in a great position. So I'm excited about how this year is progressing and what could happen.
Who would be your tip for the Man of Steel? Obviously Michael Monaghan's in some great form. His name's been batted around a lot. Sam Tompkins as well. Yeah,
I think those two have had superb seasons. I think for us, Mick Monaghan, he's been brilliant. When he plays well, we play well as a side. So it goes without saying that he should be mentioned. I think James Roby is another one who's I think you take him out of St Helens and they'd struggle a lot. I think he's the one constant in their side. They've had injuries everywhere else except for him, so they're playing well because of that. So there are some players that have performed very well this year.
And obviously the Four Nations is coming up. The opening game, Australia-New Zealand, takes place here. What can you see about the tournament? Can you see any surprises being thrown up? Obviously Australia are dominant, but New Zealand are holding all the cards at the moment.
Yeah, I think, without disrespecting England, I think Australia and New Zealand are still holding number 1 and 2 in the world in terms of representative football. And I can't see that changing a huge amount this year. I think the conditions here may suit England a little bit more, so give them an edge. So I'd like to see them perform well because, I think there's a slight lack of respect for international football over here from other countries. So, I'd love to see England go out and perform very well and but my tip would have to be Australia still.